Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And he welcomes it in.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
It's not just that this... Now the finish! Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Totti. Totti. Batistuta. Batistuta's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's played forward. Totti. Gently done. Well, they've got it again. And it's Veron. And here's Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he can clear it away. Veron. So it is still 0-0. Cross flung in towards the middle. Totti. That's Nedved. Gavi. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. No, that's been intercepted. Veron. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. And now the breakaway. Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Holland. Veron. Yamal. He's through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Totti. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Incoming cross. And that should get the job done. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Half-time getting close now. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Gavi. And it's Nedved. Batistuta. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Luis Suarez! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away. And we hit half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0. And we're at the halfway point.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner it is. Leicester have their third corner.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Suarez. Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Tries his luck. It's off target and by quite a way. Yamal. And it's lofted through here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe! Neither of these two want to come on. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe! Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta. Spread neatly. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Thuram cuts out the pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Yamal powering forward here. Oh, it's come loose. He's going for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in here! Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Nedved. Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's on his way! Not the most accurate pass. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he latch on to this?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Mateus. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Nice ball, and he's in here. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was great. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just 5 minutes left. Baron. He's a sharp little ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicked it back promptly.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly up...
And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final record...